Steve Collins being urged on by his handlers in the corner as we enter round 7, scheduled for 12. We'll see if the brawling tactics continue.
Very deceptive because nice shot off the top of the head of Collins, though. At least Reggie's coming on with aggression now. What's happened is that Johnson, with his cool style, is doing very well, but the other guy looks like he's flailing away, and he wins points because of his aggressive manner. I mean, and he finishes every round big, so that's a good point for the judges. They look at that and say, hey, he chased him all the way across the round. He landed 4 or 5 punches.
Well, Steve Collins, a man with tremendous heart, despite all of the problems tonight, hanging in there. And this has been a foul-plagued affair, but it has been entertaining to the fans here in the Meadowlands.
Only Collins is complaining. Reggie has yet to say a word. Reggie Johnson just fights.
Reggie has been able to block it out of his mind and just try to do his thing. There was a glancing blow by Steve Collins.
It's a right-hand lead that shouldn't land, but it's been landing.
The question is, who initiated the dirty tactics? I have to believe it may have been Reggie Johnson who got things going, and then the retaliation.
I think Reggie, first of all, low blows, but mainly because he's coming in with his head, and that will make anybody mad, because once you get hit in the face with somebody's head, you get mad. Boy, that hurts like heck.
And Collins has been mad most of this fight. Well, missed with the left hand by Reggie Johnson.
Great idea, but it missed.
Collins looking to land with one of those overhand rights.
See, Collins lands and the other guy's loading up and missing. As long as Reggie keeps it short, he's doing very well. There's a good shot by Reggie.
A poking left by Reggie Johnson. That snapped Collins' head back for the moment.
He should forget those long winging shots that have no chance of landing and get in close. He's devastating in close. Is Reggie Johnson.
Johnson leaving himself open at times here.
Yes, he is. That's why he keeps getting gonged with that right hand we talked about. He is wide open to the right hand, and apparently the corner hadn't seen it, or he hasn't been able to correct it. There's that right hand as soon as he throws something. There it is again. The Collins triggers it off as soon as he comes in. Of course, you've got to say that Reggie's not just coming in, he's coming in punching.
Holding and hitting now by Collins. And Arthur McKenny has to step in as we head for the bell.
Steve, get the pressure on. He's gone, okay? Keep the pressure on.
More pressure.
But remember, 3-4 punches.
Good round for you there. Very good round.
3-4 punches. 3-4 punches, okay? Always, combinations. Basic.
Deep breath, nicely. Fill your lungs.
Give that.
3 goes. Come on, 1.
Nice garden.
Don't put the gum shield in these ready to go out, Paddy.
Deep breath.
Come on. Next one. Come on, take it up.
How do you feel, champ? Good. Great, man.
Come on.
You feel great. Come on, run it, champ.
Get in the fight.
There you see that long punch. You know, every time Reggie tries to throw a long punch, he gets hammered in counter punch. That's the right hand that you see coming in, but look at the work that Reggie Johnson does to the body. He got hit a right hand shot, but he landed 3 good punches to the body. This is going back and forth.
Round 8 scheduled for 12 for the vacant WBA middleweight title. Collins, the #1 contender rated by the WBA. Johnson, #2.
Well, we said these guys were evenly matched, and so they are. They are evenly matched. Neither man getting very, very much advantage before the other guy catches up. I got Collins barely ahead, but the way this can be judged, it's going to be very difficult. Again.
And Arthur McKenny just telling Collins to continue fighting and stop complaining.
I think that his complaining is excessive, and it's starting to bother Arthur McKenny because he's not warning him now. He's just like saying, shut up already and fight.
This one still too close to call. The judges are international. One's from Colombia, the other Puerto Rico, and the other Panama City, Panama. There was some controversy at the weigh-in. The WBA has to have 3 international judges. Larry Hazard, the head of the New Jersey State Athletic Commission, said no. He wanted 1 judge from New Jersey. New Jersey eventually gave in, so they have 3 international judges.
Johnson starting to find the range, but back comes Collins just when you think it's to Johnson's advantage.
And they just go at it toe-to-toe. There has been little or no let-up in this bout.
Whoever initiates the action can count on a counterpunch landing. That's the history of this fight. Whoever starts the action gets a counterpunch.
Collins camp expected Johnson to tire out, but it does not seem to be the case. He seems pretty fresh here in round 8.
Johnson doesn't even seem like he's been around the block twice.
Oh, a big left hand by Johnson.
Collins starting to lump up a little bit and looking a little ragged. Not bad, but certainly not as cool as Reggie. Reggie Johnson has backed him up into a corner, but lets him out.
Final minute of the 8th.
Good round for Reggie Johnson so far. It's coming his way this time.
And the fans getting behind Reggie.
Break when I said break.
A very vocal crowd here at the Meadowlands. And nobody seems to be tiring. Final 30 seconds in the 8th round. The guys are in excellent condition. And a heavy body punch by Steve Collins. Didn't seem to do much damage.
Collins always finishes up big. It's almost like he's got it in his head that the bell's about to ring and he wants to put this in the judge's mind.
And a big finish there. Round 8 is history.
And it was Reggie Johnson that finished up big there. And we go back to this one man ahead, then the other man ahead. It's really close.
Deep inhale, way up, way up. Run it down into your...
Hold it a minute, I gotta wait.
Open up wide.
Let's take a good look at this blow. See how he's reaching? Now watch that counterpunch. That's what the story of this fight is. You reach way out for something and you get hammered for it. And here's the end of the round where usually Collins has been taking these last moments. Oh, look at that shot. That was a devastating shot by Reggie Johnson. And if there's anything anybody will remember in that round, it's that last shot.
Roll in and hit him. Roll in and hit him in that freaking head in there.
A moment to say that a few days ago we lost a legendary figure in boxing, and we at Showtime would like to condolences to the family of Jimmy Lennon Jr., a senior, a gentleman, a great ring announcer, and a great professional.
Round 9 scheduled for 12. Let me echo those words. And he did leave the world of boxing a great kid, Jimmy Lennon Jr., who continues the wonderful tradition.
And meanwhile, back here, Johnson, sensing that that last punch has done something to Collins, has opened up this round with killer instinct.
And Johnson coming off the exquisite 8th round. This is round 9, scheduled for 12.
Be tough to know when you come in you're going to get hammered with a counter blow like Collins has been nailing Johnson and Johnson's been nailing Collins. Hard to initiate an action when you're going to get punished immediately thereafter, but they're doing it. These two guys are really bad.
And now Johnson on the bicycle. Collins trying to apply pressure.
Neither man has found the key to get in.
Man, they just butted heads again, and there's a little trickle of blood over the left eye of Collins.
Yeah, but it's had to happen. I mean, you just can't keep hitting heads like that and not have something happen. Well, it would be a shame if a cut dictates the end of this fight because it has been blazing.
Oh, a right, but I think it was warded off by the fist of Collins. It was so quick by Johnson.
Johnson's now outspeeding Collins, and his counter punches are sharper than Collins.
And now Collins lunging with wild shots. looking perhaps for a lucky punch. But Johnson seems too polished.
He does, and cool. He is very cool.
He won't let Collins get away with that stuff.
Hard break, step back.
Under a minute in round 9. Johnson looking to open up.
He feels it. He feels he's getting domination for the first time in his fight. It looks like the pendulum is swinging toward Reggie. Reggie landing better blows, harder blows, and flush on the face of Collins. It has Collins got a jaw made out of a rock.
Well, we knew he was determined, and that's coming to the fore here. But seems to be outclassed by Reggie Johnson in terms of technique right now. And again, going to the brawling tactics is Collins. Final seconds, round 9, and Collins is tagged. He's being hammered. As the bell sound.
Big round for Reggie Johnson. He hammered Collins, and Collins took it.
On the sponge. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Can't get in. I can't keep it.
It's not in this. Steve, if we get it back into this fight again, you lost that round.
You lost that round, man.
Here's the end of the round, and watch this action by Reggie Johnson.
Reggie feels it. He knows he's got this guy in trouble. All he needs is one thing to end it. He's got him in the corner, one good punch to end it, and he can't do it. The bell saves Collins. Another look at this action. Reggie is coming on so strong now that he's going to make sure he takes his round, and not only does he do it, but inflicts a major amount of punishment on Collins. It's going to be interesting to see how he responds now at the beginning of this round.
A ferocious exhibition by Reggie Johnson as we head into round 10, scheduled for 12. They applied much coagulant substance over the left eye of Steve Collins, who was cut seemingly on a headbutt earlier.
Well, it appears that Collins did not learn much from the McCallum fight, because he's doing exactly the same thing, and he's getting beaten in exactly the same way. Although I have it a dead even fight, and it's we're down to round 9, and these guys have battled evenly. Although now the pendulum is swinging to Reggie Johnson.
Well, Collins said he thought he lost the McCallum fight because he did not apply pressure. He boxed too much. Well, he's looking to apply pressure against Reggie Johnson, but it looks like Johnson is coming up with the upper hand. Now, a cut around the right eye of Steve Collins, and you see the blood. There's a hand by Reggie Johnson. He came back with another shot. The crowd reacting as Collins in trouble.
He's getting hammered. It seems like Reggie Johnson has found the range, and he is bombing away.
Johnson in total command with some monstrous punches now. And Collins looking just to make it through. Past the midway point of round 10.
Little trickle of blood, but now it's no longer two guys fighting evenly. Now it's one guy hunting the other, and it's Reggie Johnson that's a hunter, and it's bombs that he's throwing.
Johnson continues to pour it on. Johnson to the head of Collins.
Now Johnson is faster.
That one snapped Collins' head back.
Johnson is surer. He's faster, and he's more accurate now than he's been ever before in this fight. This is his time, and he's cranking it up.
Johnson can smell it. Going in for the finish. As things settle down for the moment. Final 30 seconds of the 10th. This is for the WBA title. those punches of Collins. Oh, he has taken the zip out of Collins, has Reggie Johnson.
It's amazing he's still here from the kind of hammering he's taken.
There's another right by Johnson that angered Collins. And Collins continues to hit as Arthur Mercati steps in.
You're okay.
Come on.
One guy in the ring. One guy.
Okay.
Don't worry.
It's stopped. It's stopped. It's okay. It's stopped. Stop. Come on,
Let's
keep
take
it.
a look at Reggie Johnson's charge. And that's what this was. It was an all-out attack. An all-out charge by a man who's now confident that he can land his bombs, and he's throwing it with everything he's got. And he is landing. What kept Collins up is just his heart and the guts of the tough Irish kid. Let's take another look at a different time in the round. You see Collins is getting hit right on the forehead and right on the chin. He gets into the corner, doesn't know how to get out, and now it is his fight to win is Reggie Johnson, who's now ahead if he